This is probably the thing that scares me the most, is learning to roller skate. I feel like learning to roller skate would be the ultimate test of whether I'm gonna shit my pants or not. Today is the day that I am facing my fear, and I am soiling my underwear. So if you're watching this video, this is your reminder to do what scares you, and here's why. I'm ordering my first pair of roller skates and I need to get changed out of my white pants because I'm gonna shit. Okay, so I've got my laptop here and I'm ready to put it in my basket. So I'm putting it in my basket as we speak, or as I speak, you can't speak. And that's it. That means I've spent £50 to shit my pants. Yay! And now we wait. Lucky for you guys, you only have to wait 6 seconds. Thank God for editing. After a week of waiting, my package finally arrived. Yeah, that's great, thank you. As you can see, I wasn't really that excited. Kinda nervous, a little bit nervous. Very nervous, But my delivery came today, which means I've got to go out and use my roller skates. Yay! So I threw my absolutely massive skates into my bag and I got off on my way. See ya! So ultimately, doing scary things keeps your life exciting, right? Because it pushes you out of your comfort zone. How will you know if you like something if you never try it because you're too scared? It's not about waiting until it's easy. It's about realizing it's gonna be hard, but doing it anyway. Okay, so this is the place that I was talking about. There's this abandoned tennis court that they just sort of leave open, because why the fuck not? I genuinely think it's the only thing that makes me shit myself more than laxatives, is because if you fall, the wheels are strapped to your feet. What? Who invented those? Why? Why? There's no way to catch yourself apart from with your own bum, your own cheeks. It's not gonna happen. I'll break my coccyx. But I am excited to conquer a fear. Because what if it actually becomes my hobby? Like, what if I start doing it properly? I doubt it. So I've decided to do the thing that any rational human being would do and strap them to my feet. Or at least I tried to. Excuse my face, it seems I forgot I was supposed to be putting this on the internet. Jesus. Oh, showing a bit too much ankle there, Gertrude. So I was already the certified town weirdo for roller skating in a tennis court, but talking to myself too, I would get sectioned, so I'll just describe what I'm thinking instead. I really hope I don't fall on my ass. Yeah, that's pretty much what was going on in my head. So I started slow. So very slow. So apparently you're supposed to stand in a V shape, push from left to right, and bend your knees. And just like that, I was moving a little bit faster. Still very slow. The only way to prove to your brain that the scary thing that you want to do isn't actually that scary is to just do it. So I think it's important to understand that fear actually does play an important purpose in your life. Like, monkey brain knows there's a chance that I'm gonna fall on my ass and it's gonna hurt. But as Aristotle said, an individual develops courage by doing courageous acts. So I'm not sure if this is what you would call courageous, but pretty much. La, watch me faceplant. Twice! So I left the tennis courts feeling like I'd actually achieved something, which is rare because I don't know what achievement feels like. Okay, let me explain some psychology. I knew the second time that I went out that the anxiety would be less, even if I was just as shit. So the famous psychologist Bandura was right. We get either more or less capable depending on our prior experiences. He found that those who had performed well in the past, aka me when I was roller skating, these people tend to approach difficult tasks as challenges to be mastered rather than threats to be avoided. Bandura called this his concept of self-efficacy. I think I'm actually getting the hang of this now. As I say, almost falling on my ass. This is my favourite part because each time I go past I get slightly less unstable. So I went out again and again until I could almost multitask. This video was mainly inspired by the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Dr. Susan Jeffers. She reckons that if you think through the worst possible outcome, you can consider how you would deal with it, weigh up the pros and cons. And she's pretty big brain, so we should probably listen to her.
Man, I'm so glad there's not anyone around.
So remember, step 1, remember the concept of self-efficacy. Step 2, think through the worst outcome. Step 3 is just do it. So I know this is pretty deep for a roller skating video, but I want you to think of something that you've always been too scared to do, but you've always wanted to do. Something like roller skating. Obviously, this doesn't apply to everything. Don't go out and throw hands with the next bear that you see because it scares you. So if you have a friend who's always wanted to do roller skating, send them this video, and this is your sign to just do it. It's easy, right? Right. The only thing is, I lied. There's only one thing that scares me more than roller skating, and that's skateboarding. But I think I'll have to save that for part 2. So if you want to follow along and see this next video, make sure to subscribe to this channel to be notified when I upload this video. So I'm going to be doing this video with Chill with Court because for some reason we both decided this was a good idea. If you want to see that video, it will be in the description. And with that, bye!